Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Good morning. Hope you all are doing good. So, previously we have done with our unit number 1. I would like to first revise our previous lecture. That was the unit number 1, Meet the Family. In the previous chapter, we have read about Mr. and Mrs. Berkey. Where are Mr. and Mrs. Berkey going next weekend? This was a question over there, and we have the story of Mr. Berkey's house. Then we have read about words, family members in lesson number 2. In that lesson, we need to complete the blanks or sentences with the given words. Then in lesson number 3, we read about the sentences, say, ask, speak. We need to choose the correct one. Then we have read about the words in the correct order in your exercise book. We have given with the incorrect sentences and you have to correct them in correct order. For example, there was quietly was talking Nadia to her friend, and we have to correct it like Nadia was talking quietly to her friend. Then we read about punctuation. Then there was the story of Sandra Bates' family, and Sandra told us about her family in this story. Then we had the answer these questions related to Sandra Bates' family. This is the unit number 1. Now come towards the unit number 2, the 3 little goats. Let's start our today's lecture with today's diary. Reading of textbook page number 6. Classwork, reading plus answer these questions. Home task, question number 3 and 4 on page number 7. Hold on your stationery, notebook and textbook with you, please. Open your page number 6 with me. Unit number 2, the 3 little goats. First of all, look at these vocabulary words for unit number 2. The number 1 is befriend, make friend with. Internet cafe, a place where you can use the internet outside of your house. Language, moving very slowly, your slow walk. Local, a particular place, like you often listen that it's from local store. Then ray, a line of a light comes from sun ray. Stranded, left on the beach when it can't get into the water. Temple, a holy place for prayer. These are the vocabulary words for chapter number 2. Let's start with our chapter number 2, the 3 little goats, lesson 1. Open your page number 6 and put the date above. Read the story with me. Then we will answer the question. Where is Mr. Berkey? For this answer, we have to read the story. Read it with me. Mr. Berkey is calling Mrs. Berkey. Mrs. Berkey, how are you? Mr. Berkey, I am fine. I can't talk for long. Mrs. Berkey, are you in the mountains? Mr. Berkey, no, my mobile doesn't work in the mountains. I am in town today. Underline the word mountains, mountains, mobile, 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 town, town, town. Mrs. Berkey, how's the work? Mr. Berkey, it's going okay. We are collecting material for the bridge. Underline the word collecting, 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 materials, 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 bridge, bridge, bridge. Mrs. Berkey, what's it made of? Wood? No, it's made of stone and steel. Underline the word stone and steel. S-T-O-N-E, stone. S-T-E-E-L, steel. What's everyone doing at home? Mrs. Berkey, Sarah and Imran are doing their homework. Nadia is reading her new book. She doesn't talk. She doesn't sleep. She just reads all the time. Mr. Berkey, say hello to the children. I must go now. Mrs. Berkey, good luck with the bridge. I hope it doesn't fall down. Where is Mr. Berkey? He is in the town today. What he was doing there? He was actually making a bridge over there. When he was doing a conversation with his wife asked, Dad, your mobile is working in the mountains? Then he replied that no, I am not in the mountains, I am in the town today. So the answer of your question was, where is Mr. Berkey? He is in the town today. He was actually making a bridge and he was collecting the material for that. Mrs. Berkey asked him that it is made of wood. Then he replied, no, it's made of stone and steel. Then Mr. Berkey asked about his children. So this is how you have to read this story. Question number 2 is, read the dialogues again and answer these questions. Question number 1 is, you have already knew about the answers. I know, I am sure about this. Can Mr. Berkey use his mobile in the mountains? No, he can't. What is Mr. Berkey doing today? As we have read in the story, he was collecting material for the bridge. What are Saira and Imran doing? They are doing their homework. What will the bridge be made of? It's made of stone and steel. Why doesn't Nadia talk much? Because Nadia likes to read all the time, so she's just reading all the time. You have to open your notebooks, draw the margin lines, put the proper date, then classwork, then mention the name of your unit number 2, lesson 1, and write the question number 2 there. Answer these questions. You have to do this question on your notebook, like I have done it for you. Question number 1, can Mr. B use his mobile in the mountains? No, he can't. What is Mr. B Berkey doing today? He is collecting materials for the bridge. What are Saira and Imran doing? They are doing their homework. What will the bridge be made of? The bridge will be made of stone and steel. Why doesn't Nadia talk much? Nadia doesn't talk much because she is reading all the time. You have to do this question in your notebook. Do it in a neat way and a good writing. Open your page number 7. Unit 2, Lesson 2. Words, building materials. Question number 1 here. Listen to your teacher and point to the building materials. Then listen again and repeat the words. Kindly underline the words when I was reading it with you. Listen to your teacher and point to the building materials, then listen again and repeat these words. Kindly underline the words when I will read it. Wood, W-O-O-D, wood. Stone, S-T-O-N-E, stone. Steel, S-T-E-E-L, steel. Plastic, P-L-A-S-T-I-C, plastic. Bricks, B-R-I-C-K-S, bricks. Glass, G-L-A-S-S, glass. You have to underline these words. Now, question number 2 is, use the new words from exercise 1 to complete the sentences. You can easily do it by your own, but as I have do it for your convenience. For example, old bridges are made of stone and wood. Today, long bridges are made of steel. High buildings are made of steel. They are not made of wood. Farmhouses are usually made of bricks. Windows are made of wood, steel or plastic, and glass, of course. A small hen house is usually made of wood. This is how you have to do this exercise on your textbook. Question number 3 is, what about your school? For example, the door is made of wood. These windows are made of steel and glass. The school is made of bricks. This chair is made of plastic. These are just the examples about letting you know that what are the building materials. You have the question number 4, spelling patterns. Find 10 words in the word search puzzle and write them in the 3 columns. Lec, for example. Now, this is your home task. You have to find the words from this puzzle and write them on your notebook. You have to find them from this puzzle and write them in your notebook. This is your home task. For example, you have the word here, lick. This will be your home task. I hope you will do it nicely. Thank you. This is it for today. Good luck.